There's nothing like messing with a bunch of technology right before doing some yoga. Tell you what, both ends of the spectrum. Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. We're going to start laying down on our backs tonight. We've got a lot of twists lined up for our practice today. The intention is to kind of stir up any cobwebs that we have sitting in our hips, in our spine, and in our brain. And we'll see if we can let some stuff go so that we can kind of be a blank slate for 2021. At least that's the intention. And if you just make one step closer to being a blank slate, or however you want to think about it, that's the goal. So don't worry about being, a completely refreshed new self. If you can just take one step in the right direction, ultimately that's what we're looking for, is just a little bit of progress. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths. Breathe in as deep as you can through your nose. Out of your mouth. Again, breathe in deep. Deepest breath that you've had all day. Fill all the way up. Let it go. One more time, all the way in. Take an extra sip of air. All the way out, exhale. Good. Now rest one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. And you can just let your elbows relax. Your hand doesn't have to be completely in the center, just as long as you can feel your belly and your chest move. We're working first with diaphragmatic breath. All that we want to do is try to get the belly to move as much as possible. And we'll see if we can get only the belly to move. So exhale all of your air where you're at. Inhale, fill your belly as deep as you can. Try to get your belly button to lift towards the ceiling. Exhale out of your belly. Pull your belly button to your spine. Nice breath, Greg. Again, inhale, fill your belly. Get your belly to move and to lift as much as you can. Exhale out of your belly. One more time, fill up. All the way out, exhale. Good. One breath to fill your belly and your chest. Exhale, chest down to belly. With your next inhale, take a stretch for the front and back of the room like you're just waking up. Then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a gentle squeeze. Move your hips over to the right and drop your knees to the left. Option to put a little bit of pressure from your left hand into your right knee. Option to gaze over your shoulder if your neck is okay with that. And we'll continue taking those deep breaths. First, fill your belly. Then fill your chest as deep as you can. Exhale out of your chest and out of your belly. Press and squeeze your belly button towards your spine. Good. Again, inhale, fill your belly. Fill your chest. Exhale out of your chest and out of your belly. Press and squeeze, 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 squeeze. And good. For the last breath, we'll take an extra sip of air. Inhale, fill up. Extra sip. All the way out, exhale. Squeeze, 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 squeeze every last drop of air out. Inhale, bring your gaze and legs back to center. Nice breath, Kim. Windshield wipe your legs. Take some free movement that would feel good. And then let's go into the second side. Move your hips over to the left and drop your knees to the right. Again, option to put pressure from your hand into your knee if that helps deepen the twist. Try sealing your left shoulder down towards the earth to engage your upper back. Inhale, fill your chest with air. Exhale all the way out. Again. One more breath. Fill. Extra sip. All the way out. Inhale, bring your gaze and legs back to center of the room. Counter stretch. If there's any final movements that you'd like to find on your back, go ahead and find those. And we'll eventually make our way up into a tabletop position, but there's no rush to get there. If you are joining us online and if you want to sync up the playlist, I'm 95% certain that the playlist I sent you is called Spaghetti Flow. I'm really hoping that's it. But if you have Snowplow pulled up, both of the playlists will do just fine. The first song on both playlists is Elixir. If you're ready to press play, hit it in 3, 2, 1. In your tabletop position, just take 30 seconds to freestyle some movement. Move forward and back, move side to side. I'm going to recommend that you close your eyes here just so that you can feel into your body and notice where you're holding sensation. So typically when we are holding energy, when energy is not moving freely, you'll feel it in sensation. So for example, if you have something happening in your spine and you feel like there's a little bit of ache or pain there, that could be stagnant energy. The same thing could be said about your wrists, your hips, your ankles, your neck, your shoulders. So the idea behind our practice today is that you keep your attention on the spaces that you're feeling sensation and just allow those places to open up so that energy can flow freely. So let's come back into neutral tabletop. Bring your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. We'll just go for a few rounds of cat-cow. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin. Option to close your eyes here. Exhale, arch your back, draw your chin to chest, press your hands down into the floor. Again, inhale, belly down, shoulders back. Rotate your tailbone towards the ceiling. Exhale, arch your back, chin to your chest, gaze as close into your belly as you can. One more time, inhale, belly down, shoulders back, chin up. Exhale, chin to chest, round your spine, tuck your toes, lift your hips, find your way to your first down dog. And just again, start with exploration. Find a little bit of movement. And if you haven't done so already, let's start stoking Ujjayi Pranayam. Now, if your nose happens to be clear, rest your tongue at the roof of your mouth, seal your lips, and breathe in and out of your nose with a little bit of texture in your throat. We want for this breath to resemble that of ocean waves, or if you've been on Netflix binging, maybe it sounds like Darth Vader if you haven't been to the ocean in a while. But we just want a little bit of texture here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale forward to high plank. Exhale back to downward dog. Again, move to high plank. Exhale, downward dog. This time, walk your hands to the back of your mat. Find ragdoll. Bring your feet wider than hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows and let your head and your neck hang heavy. A little bit of movement here. Maybe it's a shake side to side or a bounce up and down. Just try to let the back of your neck be completely relaxed. Hold no tension in your neck or your shoulders. Good. And with your next inhale, find a halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. And a forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift.
This time, plant your left hand underneath your face and wave your right arm to the sky. I like to raise up to the left hand fingertips. If you happen to have a block or another prop, you're welcome to use that. Straighten your right leg, bend your left knee. Kim, bring your feet wider on your mat. Perfect. Now as you inhale, gaze to the ceiling. As you exhale, rotate right shoulder back and left shoulder under. One more breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Right hand to the earth. Inhale, sweep your left arm open. Straighten your left leg, bend your right knee. Gaze to the ceiling. Inhale, fill up. Twist, right shoulder under, left shoulder back. One more breath. Go a little bit deeper. Release left hand to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Toe heel your feet closer together. And forward fold, exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your arms up and overhead. Option to close your eyes. Grab your left wrist. Pull yourself to the right. Stay for a full breath. Inhale, get as tall as you can. And then exhale, just inch your way into it. Back to center, inhale. Beautiful, everyone. Switch it out. Pull up and to the left. One more time, inhale, lengthen upwards. And go deeper to the left. Center, inhale. Back bend, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Hands together, forward fold, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Walk your hands forward to high plank. Inhale, shift forward an inch. Lower halfway or all of the way. Your choice, low cobra, high cobra, or up dog. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Full breath in. Cleansing breath. One more time, fill up. Open mouth. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, grab the back of your calves, draw your nose to your shins as tight as you can. Inhale, mountain, sweep your arms overhead. Swan dive right back into it. Reach as far as you can to the sides. Lead with your heart, nose to shins. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Plant your hands, step or float back, high to low plank, elbows hug as you lower. Keep in mind, you can always skip or modify the flows, any of the postures as much as you want. Cleansing breath together. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold, tight squeeze, nose to shins. Nice scout. Inhale, mountain sweep high. One more sun salutation, swan dive down. Option to close your eyes for the whole way through. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step or float back. High to low with the same exhale. Cobra or up dog. Nice hop back aerial. And exhale to downward dog. Inhale, right leg high. Knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Right shoulder. Lift up. Left shoulder. Lift, inhale. Step between your hands. Keep your left hand planted and wave your right arm to the sky. Good. Pause here for a moment. Bring your right hand to your lower back. Now first, drive your left heel back and then lift your left thigh. Drive your right heel down and just see if you can get your hips to be somewhat even so your hips would be parallel to the floor, not one hip higher than the other. It'll feel weird at first, but see if you can happen. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, twist, rotate right shoulder back, left shoulder under. 2 more breaths. Go deeper. Last round. Right hand to the earth. Inhale, pivot to the left side of the room. Side lunge to your left leg. Flex your right toes towards your shin. And just give yourself a little bit of movement here. If that means moving forward and back, a little bounce up and down, or maybe just staying still. There's no right or wrong. Inhale, let's move back to center. And then side lunge to your right leg and just hang out here for about 15 seconds. Move or stay still, whatever feels good. Next, inhale, find a halfway lift at the center of your mat. Forward fold, exhale, top of your head towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk your hands to the back of your mat and position your feet for pyramid pose. So we step right foot in about halfway. Right toes face the top right corner of the room. Now plant your right hand down, wave your left arm open for revolved pyramid. And again, bring your left hand to your lower back for a moment and just see if you can get your hips to become parallel. And then even if it takes some out of the twist, keep your hips parallel, keep your left arm reaching up. Inhale, press your right hand down. Exhale, use your right hand to rotate right shoulder under, left shoulder back. 1 more breath. Left hand to the earth. Inhale, pivot all the way to the front of your mat. Step back to high plank, exhale. Inhale, shift forward an inch. Lower halfway. Cobra or up dog. Inhale, peel your heart through. Down dog, exhale. Cleansing breath. Open mouth. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Left shoulder. Inhale, lift. Nice Kathy. Exhale, right shoulder. Lift up, inhale. Step between your hands, exhale. Keep your right hand planted. Wave your left arm to the sky. And again, let's bring hand to lower back. See if you can get your hips level. For me, that usually means lifting right butt cheek towards the ceiling and driving left heel down into the earth. Now reach left arm up, even if it feels like you're not reaching towards the ceiling. Inhale, press down. Exhale, rotate further. 1 more breath. Left hand to the earth. Inhale, pivot to the right. Side lunge to the right. Option to draw hands to heart center. Inhale, move to center. Side lunge to the left. Again, inhale, center. Side lunge right. Inhale, center. Side lunge left. Inhale, turn to face the back of the room. Reposition your footing for pyramid. So again, it's about halfway between warrior 1 and standing at the top. Left toes face the top left corner. Keep your left hand planted, wave your right arm open. And then bring your hand to your lower back. Try to even your hips out. Don't worry if you don't get it right at the first go. Just do your best. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist deeper. 2 more breaths. Last round. Right hand to the earth. Inhale, pivot to the top of your mat. Exhale, step back to high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Lower halfway. Cobra or up dog. Downward dog. Cleansing breath, breathe in. Open mouth. One more time, fill up. Let out a sigh. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Forward fold, exhale. Hold the fold for 2 more breaths. Use the strength of your arms with each exhale to pull yourself tighter in. Chair pose, slowly rise, take your time. Good, and let's just wiggle it out for a moment. Move your toes, your ankles, move your knees. Try to get every joint in your body to move. Don't worry about what it looks like. Sometimes helpful to close your eyes if it's your first time dancing like this. If you want to call this a dance, inhale back to chair pose. Exhale to drinking bird, sweep it back. Again, inhale, chair pose. Drinking bird. One more time, chair pose. Drinking bird. Inhale, mountain sweep up. Open twist to the right. Exhale. Try your best to keep your hips facing the front of the room. Gaze to your right thumb. Full breath in. Gaze a little bit further back. Inhale, right arm sweeps open. Left arm back. Exhale. Pull your right hip back, your left hip forward. Good, Scout. Full breath in. Gaze to left thumb. Inhale, lift back up. One more to the right. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, lift up, center. Back bend, tongue out. Inhale, reach up. Hands together, forward fold, dive down. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Plant your hands, go through your flow or freestyle for 4 breaths. Whatever your body wants to do, go ahead and find it. See some people getting push-ups in, reaching that New Year's resolution. Love to see it. Let's take a full breath in. Open mouth. One more time, fill up. Sigh it out, big sigh. Inhale, right leg high. Knee to nose, step through. Crescent lunge, inhale, lift. Open twist to the right, exhale. Inhale, crescent. Airplane torso. 5-pointed star, open up, give it a shake. Warrior 2 to the back of the room. Full breath here. Sink a little bit deeper, relax your shoulders. Reverse warrior, inhale. Side angle, exhale. Reverse triangle, inhale. Triangle, exhale, hip back, hand forward as far as you can reach, and then hinge open. Do your best to stack your hips and stack your shoulders. Rotate left hip under, right hip back. Beautiful, Drew. Nice, Kim. Full breath in. Go a little bit deeper. We've got half moon for 3 breaths if you want it. Gaze forward. Drag your right big toe towards your left ankle. Lift yourself up. And breathe. Even though half moon has almost nothing to do with a twist, I'm just obsessed with this posture. It has to be in every class. Let's take one full breath. Slowly glide back. 5-pointed star, open up, a little shake here. Cartwheel to the front, freestyle for 4 breaths. Your choice. Maybe it's handstands, maybe it's child's pose. Anything in between goes. Remember, this is your practice. Just make sure whatever you're doing is with intention. If you're at home right now and you have your cell phone near you and you're like, oh, freestyle? Okay, I'm going to check my Instagram really quick. I know what you're doing at home. Deepen your breath. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, fill up. Open mouth. Left leg high, inhale. Knee to nose, step through. Crescent lunge, inhale, rise. Open twist left, exhale. Inhale, crescent. Airplane torso. 5-pointed star, inhale, open. Warrior 2 to the back. 1 breath. Soften your toes, but press your feet down. Reverse warrior, inhale. Side angle, exhale. Reverse triangle, inhale. Triangle, exhale. Hip back, hand forward as far as you can reach. Hinge, open. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips. Focus on pressing your right foot down to rotate right hip under. Deepen your breath. Love to hear it. Half moon if you're ready for 3 breaths. 2 more. Get big. Left toes flexed towards your shin. Left hip straight up. Inhale. Bend your knees. Slowly glide back. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Nice, Martha. Cartwheel to the front. Freestyle for 4 breaths. Do what your body needs to do. Just let it be intentional, whatever you choose. We're making great time. So we're just going to add on to that flow a teensy bit. Then we'll take it breath to movement. Let's go for 3 cleansing breaths. Breathe in through your nose. Open mouth. Again, fill up. Tongue out, let it roar. One more time, fill up. Horse lips, exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, inhale, lift. Open twist to the right, exhale. Inhale, chair. Open to the left. Chair, inhale. Drinking bird, exhale. Right leg up for staff pose. Inhale and pause here. Think tree pose. Drive your left heel down. Lift the crown of your head up. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. Open twist to the right. Option to stay here and gaze at your thumb. Or bring left hand to right knee. and open further towards the right side of the room. Stay here or grab the pinky edge of your foot and kick it towards the front. Wherever you are, deepen your breath. One more round, we're almost there. Inhale back up to staff pose. Step back to crescent airplane torso. Woo! Right back up to crescent. Inhale. Open twist to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Woo! Inhale, crescent sweep high. Nice save, Kim. Airplane torso. 5-pointed star. Inhale, open and shake. Warrior 2 to the back. One breath to gather yourself. Reverse warrior, inhale. Side angle, exhale. Reverse triangle, inhale. Triangle, exhale. Half moon, inhale. Deepen your breath. Option to stay here or find revolved triangle. You would release left hand to the earth and then wave your right arm open to the sky. Hold for 2 breaths. Nice, Amy, you got it. Last full inhale. Wherever you are, slowly glide back. Way to send it, Kendra. Inhale, 5-pointed star, a little shake. Cartwheel to the front. Let's keep it simple. Just go through a flow, high to low. We got to burn off those New Year's beers. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, fill up. Tongue out. Inhale, look forward. Travel to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Inhale, lift. Open twist left. Inhale, chair. Open to the right. Chair. Drinking bird. Left leg for staff pose. Inhale, rise. Pause here. Drive your right heel down. Lift the crown of your head upwards. Don't forget to breathe. Get as big as you can. Open twist to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Layer 1 is gazing at your left thumb. Layer 2, right hand to left knee. Layer 3, grab the pinky edge of your foot and extend. Wherever you are, we're here for 3. Last breath. Staff pose, inhale, lift. Crescent airplane torso. Way to hang on there, Greg. Inhale, crescent, lift up. Open twist to the right. Inhale, crescent, lift. Airplane torso. 5-pointed star, open. Warrior 2 to the back. One breath, check your footing, make sure it's where you want it. Reverse, inhale. Side angle. Reverse triangle, inhale. Triangle, exhale. Half moon, inhale. Breathe. Option to stay here Or release right hand to the earth for revolved triangle. Yeah, revolved half moon. Gaze to the ceiling. Deepen your breath. Last two. Right heel higher. Last full breath. Slowly glide back. Beautiful, everyone. 5-pointed star. Open up. Cartwheel to the front. Go through your flow. Woo! Nicely done, everyone. Grab a drink of water if you need it. Down dog when you're ready. Cleansing breaths. One more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Step or float to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Chair pose, inhale, lift. Open to the right. Chair. To the left. Chair. To bird. Right leg staff. Open to the right. Hold for one breath. Back up to staff. Crescent airplane. Crescent inhale. Reposition your footing if you need to. Open twist to the left. Inhale, crescent. Airplane torso. 5-pointed star. Get big. Take up space. Warrior 2 to the back. Here we go. Straight into reverse warrior. Side angle, exhale. Reverse triangle, inhale. Triangle, exhale. Half moon. 2 more breaths. Option to modify if you want to. Glide back with your next exhale. 5-pointed star, open up. Cartwheel to the front and flow. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more time, fill up. Tongue out, exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Open to the left. Chair inhale, option to dance. Open to the right. Chair. Drinking bird. Left leg up for staff pose. Open to the left. Full breath here. Inhale, lift back up. Crescent airplane torso, sweep it back. Nice, y'all. Inhale, crescent. Open to the right. Crescent inhale. Airplane torso. 5-pointed star. Warrior 2 to the back. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Reverse triangle. Triangle exhale. Half moon, last chance. Go full send. Flex your right toes towards your shin. Get as big as you can. Everyone turn your gaze to the ceiling just for one breath. And then glide it back. Way to send it, Amy. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Cartwheel to the front. Last flow of the evening. Cleansing breath. Open mouth. Inhale, high plank. Lower all the way to your belly. Locust pose, hands by your hips, palms face down. Inhale, lift everything up. Spread fingers and toes. Lengthen your neck. Breathe. Three more breaths. Go higher. Higher still. Release. Gaze to the left, right ear to the earth. Bound locust, hands together behind your back. Interlace your hands. Squeeze your wrists, forearms, shoulders together. Inhale, lift up. Reach your mono fist to the back of the room. Deepen your breath for 3. For 2, go higher. For 1, as high as you can. Release, send your gaze to the right. Beautiful, everyone. Slow your breath down. Take a full inhale. Full exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach your left arm all the way out to the left side of the room. And then reach it out another 2 inches. Roll open to your left side body. Kick your right leg around to the left. You got it, Kim. That's perfect. Now just roll open to your side. Spread your fingertips. And you should feel a stretch right here between your pec and your shoulder. This connective tissue here. Most of us feel a lot of sensation here because most of us spend a lot of time in this hunched over shape. Whether it's a steering wheel that we're holding, a book, a phone, a baby, or cooking, whatever it is, we typically have this kind of rounded forward shape because we're using our arms all the time, which makes these muscles very tight and small. So this stretch helps loosen up that connection, meaning hopefully more energy flowing through it. We'll go through a quick visualization. Most of you have done this before, but I just want you to imagine with your eyes closed, the element of water. And now with your inhale, breathe water into your left shoulder, left pec. And as you exhale, send the water through your shoulder to your elbow, to your wrist, and out of your fingertips, cleansing these pathways. Inhale, fill your left shoulder, left pec with water. Let it kind of swirl around. And exhale, send it through your shoulder, to your elbow, to your wrist, and out of your fingertips. One more time, water element into your shoulder, cleansing, hydrating, moistening. Exhale through your shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingertips. Sorry if you don't like the word moist. Lower back down to your belly. And then reach your right arm all the way out to the right side of the room. Let's go straight into the second side, not wasting any time. If you don't feel much of a stretch, try reaching your hand out another 2 inches or so. Typically, the further you reach, the more this stretch becomes. Close your eyes. Send your attention to your right shoulder and right pec. And with your inhale, breathe in water element to your shoulder and to your pec. And as you exhale, send it through your shoulder, to your elbow, to your wrist, and out of your fingertips. Again, fill your right shoulder and pec with as much water as you can. Let it swirl. Exhale, send it through shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingertips. 2 more times. Fill up. Exhale, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingertips. Last full breath. Lower back down to your belly. Embryo pose. Knees and feet together, hands by your hips with your palms facing up. And just as we did in the posture before, let's bring back to mind that water element. This time into the space between your shoulder blades, kind of in that hard to reach spot in your upper mid back. Now, as you inhale, fill your upper mid back with air, with water rather. Send the water up your neck, through your forehead into the earth. Again, gather water into the space between your shoulder blades. Send it through your neck to your forehead into the earth. One more time, inhale, fill. Exhale, let it go. Good, lift your torso and spin your legs around to the front of the room. Let's set up for forward fold. You can do any variation that you'd like, wide leg fold, legs together, whatever feels good. First, just move your booty out of the way so that your sit bones can make connection with the earth. The more our pelvis can rotate, the deeper we can get into the fold. With your inhale, reach up. With your exhale, fold. Now, wherever you are, think of with each inhale finding length in your spine. And with your exhale, folding a little bit deeper. Kind of taking 1 step out, 2 steps forward. So with your inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. 2 more breaths. Deep inhale. Extra sip of air. All the way out. Exhale. Press and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And inhale, lift yourself up. And then lay down on your back. We're going to breeze through my personal favorite lazy stretch. It's reclined toppled pigeon. Most of you have done this before, but in case you haven't, I'm just going to need you to put on your best listening ears, as it's kind of hard to look to see how this happens. So just first bring a bend into your knees. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Move your hips to the right 2 inches. So press your foot down, lift your hips, move them 2 inches. And then just topple your foot and knee to the left side of the room, continuing this figure 4 shape. Ideally, the right knee will stay facing towards the ceiling, and you can pull your left knee up towards your left shoulder for a deeper stretch. If you're still not feeling much,
grab your right foot with your left hand and pull it towards the top of your left mat. Still not feeling much, make sure that your right knee is kind of anchoring towards the front of the room, towards the mirrors. I say anchoring because I don't want you to force the knee, but allow it to kind of pull or magnetize towards the front. Give me a wave if you're not feeling a stretch. Give me a wave if you're feeling somewhat uncomfortable. Good. Just remember to not hold your breath. This is how stagnant energy starts to stay in our body. We go like when something traumatic in our life, if someone hops around a corner and says, boo, or if something happens while we're on the road, we typically go like this. Heart rate goes up, emotions get stored in our body. The body keeps the score. So the more that we can breathe after that event happens, the more that we can move through these experiences that we might have stored in our bodies. Breathe into your right hip. Breathe out of your hip. Again, fill up. All the way out. One more time, fill up. All the way out. Inhale, bring your gaze and legs back to center of the room. Counter stretch. Let's go for the second side. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Move your hips to the left 2 or 3 inches, and then topple your foot and knee over. The more that you pull your bottom knee further towards the top of your mat, the deeper this stretch becomes. Send your attention to your left hip. Inhale, fill your left hip as deep as you can. All the way out. 6 more breaths. Last round, as deep as you can. Good. Bring it back to center. Counter stretch. And if there are any final movements that you need to make, groans that need to be let out, or anything else that needs to happen before you can rest in Shavasana, go ahead and find that. If you are online tuning in and you want to either mute me or mute the playlist, because I'll be playing singing bowls here in a moment. Sometimes it's just a lot to have singing bowls and music playing at the same time. Go ahead and just set yourself up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, all the way in. Let it go. Yogis, you are more than welcome to stay laying in Shavasana longer if you'd like. There's nothing happening in this room, and sometimes a few extra minutes in Shavasana can make all the difference. So if you need to recharge, please allow yourself to be here. If you are ready to make your way into seated position to close your practice, just start by deepening your breath. And slowly invite movement to your body. Eventually, we'll make our way into a seated position, but again, there's no rush to get there. tonight we'll close our practice to one round of Om as a group. You're welcome to join in or just listen. And if you know how to harmonize, you're welcome to do that. With your next inhale, sweep your arms towards the sky. Draw your hands to heart center. One super strong round of Om. Inhale. Bring your thumbs to your forehead. Bow to yourself, bow to your neighbors, bow to your community. Thank you so much for showing up and for filling up your own cup. Namaste. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your weekend, beautiful start to your new year. If you have any questions or feedback, please let me know. I always love talking anything yoga related. So chat me up if you need, and I hope to see all of you soon. Thank you. My pleasure. Thanks for doing the work, Kim.